Hello everyone. Today, normally I usually do knife reviews, but I thought that I might show you something else. I have here it's a 1858 Pietta Remington Sheriff's model. It has the shorter barrel on it. It was originally designed in black powder. This one is modified to shoot 45 long Colt as well. It with a quick change of the cartridge here, I mean of the cylinder. Quick change of the cylinder, you can shoot black powder out of it. Doesn't take much. The additions that I made to this were that the gun is ported so that it can accept the 45 long Colt cartridges. I use the Magtech 250 grain long Colt in this. This cylinder here is made by Kurst. It's a Kurst converter that converts the black powder into 45 long Colt. It also has the Richards Mason's slide ejector here for removing the cartridges from the cylinder. It still, however, has also the ejector for the black powder. It's very easy to swap them over. In fact, in 1858, these were also called, instead of the Sheriff's model, I believe they were called the Outlaw model, because a lot of more nefarious type characters outlaws would prefer this particular gun. It has really nice handles on it. Pietta makes a pretty good copy of this particular gun. The handle is a little bit bigger on the Pietta than it is on the Umberti, which is more because we have bigger hands nowadays. I have very large hands, so if I was to use one from 1858, it has a smaller handle on it because people had smaller hands. It wouldn't be very comfortable. But the Kurst converter is rather expensive. I wouldn't recommend doing this conversion at all unless you have the money to do it, because it does get rather expensive, especially when you use the Richard Mason slide ejector. You have to dovetail that in, and this one was actually, I sent this one out to a gunsmith in Northern California to do the porting work, because I thought I might mess it up if I tried to do that. It has the shorter barrel on it, so it's it's more popular as far as using with a holster or something like that. Here's the shell that I use in it. This is the Magtech 250 grain cartridge. They're pretty large. I wouldn't want to get shot with one, put it that way. I also have I don't know if you can see this very well in the video, but I have a cartridge belt for it, and let me see if I can get the holster around here. It's kind of hard to find a holster for these. This is the holster that I ended up getting. I had to cut it down here a little bit in order, because it was made for the longer barrel. So I cut the holster down a couple of inches or so in order so that it would fit the gun better. But anyway, it was a project for me. It took me quite a long time to you know, to put this all together, such as it is, and it does get a little expensive. If you buy the Pietta 1858 sheriff's model, you know, like off of you know, a web page or website, it doesn't cost all that much. But once you start adding all these additions like the curse converter, the gunsmithing it takes to do the porting and the dovetailing, and the Richards Mason slide ejector and all that other stuff, it becomes more and more expensive to get a gun like this going. But historically it's rather correct, because it would use dual ammo. Back in the day, you know, they could either use the long Colt in it, or they could use the, you know, 44 caliber black powder, you know, using you know, this cylinder here. So you can just, and these cylinders, they swap out real quick. There's hardly any it doesn't take any time with a little practice to swap them out. You can, you know, if you had the money, you could even get another, you know, cylinder, a curse cylinder, but that would be quite expensive. Anyway, I just wanted to show you you know, something else other than the knives I've got, because I collect other stuff too. And I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and talk to you later. Bye.